Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel Raj Botany. Friends, today I am going to discuss of microbiology and disease management paper number 20. This is part second. In my earlier video, I have already discussed about the question bank of the first unit, and in this video, I am going to discuss about the second unit of this microbiology and disease management paper. So let's begin. Then the seed treatment, MCQ based on the seed treatment. Seed treatment is done to control airborne diseases, soil-borne disease, seed-borne disease, none of these. The seed treatment is basically done for control of the seed-borne diseases. There are many seed-borne diseases. There are some pathogens like fungi, bacteria, fungi, bacteria. They are causing diseases to the seed, and if the seed is faulty, then emerging plant will also be the faulty or maybe the disease susceptible. Therefore, there should be the seed treatment before the plugging of the seed. Next MCQ, Dadash is seed dressing fungicide. Agrocin, Begon, Zinc Phosphate, none of this. There are many fungicides which are used to undertake the seed dressing, but in this MCQs, the zinc phosphate, this one option is right one, zinc phosphate, C option. Then next MCQ, rhizobium inoculation increases Dada's capacity of leguminous crop. The rhizobium is a bacterium. The population of the rhizobium bacterium is inoculated for increasing the nitrogen fixing capacity of the leguminous crops. Leguminous crops means those crops which yield the legumes. And at the root portion of this leguminous crop, there is formation of small knots. Into that knots, nitrogen fixing bacteria called rhizobiums resides and they fix the atmospheric nitrogen. Why? Because plant do not have capacity to fix the atmospheric nitrogen itself. Therefore, plant take help of these rhizobium bacteria and plant give the shelter to the rhizobium, and in revenge of that or in return of that, the rhizobium bacteria provide the fixed atmospheric nitrogen to the plant. So the correct option is nitrogen fixing. Then seed treatment is done too. Seed treatment, why there is necessary to do the seed treatment? First, control seed-borne diseases. B, break seed dormancy. C, keep seed healthy. All the options are correct. Hence, the option D1, all. Seed treatment is done for control of seed-borne diseases, breakage of seed dormancy, and to keep the seed healthy. Then soil sterilization. Soil sterilization is done to avoid. Why there is necessity to do this soil sterilization? To avoid airborne diseases, B, soil-borne diseases, C, seed-borne diseases, or none. When we plug any seeds, if the microbes or pathogens which are present already into the soil at that time, that pathogen get entry into the seed and causes the seed diseases. Therefore, it is mandatory to do the soil sterilization. Therefore, soil sterilization is done to avoid the soil-borne diseases. B option is correct. Next one, disease-producing organisms survive in the soil in the form of the organisms which are responsible for the production of diseases. What is their fate or in which form they reside into the soil? The pathogens or disease-producing organisms that present into the soil in the form of conidia, in the form of oospores, or in the forms of mycelium. Therefore, all D option is correct. Then next MCQ, soil-borne pathogens are. Which are the soil-borne pathogens? Here given Fusarium, Verticillium, both A and B, none. Both Fusarium and Verticillium. Fusarium causes the wilt of Tur disease and Verticillium causes wilt of cotton crop. Therefore, both option A and B is correct. Therefore, C, both A and B is a correct option. Next one, which of the following are method of soil sterilization? A. Dry heat. B. Use of formaldehyde. C. Soil disinfect. The all option. D option is correct. For the soil sterilization, dry heat is undertaken, soil disinfecting is also undertaken, use of formaldehyde is also applied. Next MCQ, steam sterilization achieves. What steam sterilization achieves? Soil sterilization, restore soil fertility. Both operations are undertaken for the soil sterilization. Steams, what is the exact purpose of this steam sterilization? Soil sterilization and that restore the soil fertility. Both option A and B are correct. Next one, based on fungicide, a very important aspect, the use of fungicides or application of fungicides. The sulfur fungicides are especially used to control. The fungicides which contain the sulfur are mainly used to control the downy mildew diseases of the grapes. Therefore, A option is correct. Next, dash is heterocyclic nitrogenous compound. Heterocyclic means the cycle in which at least two or more than two different atoms are present are called as a heterocyclic compounds. Here, captan is a heterocyclic compound. Bivestin is dash, whether it is pesticide, whether it is nematicide, or C systematic fungicide or weedicide. Bivestin is systematic fungicide. Next one, most effective pesticide is organophosphates are the most effective pesticides. Then nicotine is obtained from a very common MCQ. Nicotine is obtained from the tobacco plant. No need to explain. Next one, chemical substance that destroy or prevent pathogenic fungi are the substances which destroyed the pathogenic fungi are called as fungicide. The name itself indicates fungi means fungus, side means to kill or preventing agent that are fungicides that kill the fungi. Therefore, B option is correct. Then 2,4-D is 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacetic acid. 2,4-D is a weedicide, means it is used to eradicate or to kill the weeds into the field. Then next MCQ, antibiotics are toxic to the antibiotics which are gained from the bacteria and are also used against to kill the pathogenic microorganisms. Therefore, antibiotics are toxic to microorganisms. Then pyrethrin is obtained from. Pyrethrin is obtained from the chrysanthemum flowers. It is a flower of chrysanthemum plant from which pyrethrin is obtained. The next, streptomycin. It is a antibiotic which is used against bacterial rots of the bacteria which causes rot to the potato. To kill or to control that bacteria, streptomycin antibiotic is used. The next, fungicides mixture is product of the reaction of copper sulfate and calcium hydroxide. Chestnut is a fungicide which is a fungicide mixture of the product of copper sulfate and calcium hydroxide. Therefore, B option is correct. Chestnut. Following is the product of reaction of copper sulfate and calcium hydroxide, a very famous mixture, that is Bordas mixture, which is actually the product of the reaction of copper sulfate and calcium hydroxide. The next MCQ, seed-borne mycoflora can be controlled by. Mycoflora means the fungi are controlled by both orifungin and captan. These are the fungicides used to kill the fungi. Therefore, both option A and B correct. Next MCQ, commonly used fungicides for soil treatment. All are used for the treatment of the soil, that is metalaxyl, PCNB, tridomorph. All fungicides are used for the soil treatment. Therefore, D option is correct. Next MCQ, sulfur fungicides are used to control. These are used to control the downy mildew disease. Next MCQ, zinc phosphate is used for. Zinc phosphate is used to control the rodents. Rodents are the animals which reside into the small holes of the soil. They are called as the rodents. And to kill the rodents, rodenticides are used, and zinc phosphate is among that rodenticides. The hormones secreted by some insects are called as, there are some insects which secretes the hormones to attract the opposite partners for the mating. That hormones are called as the pheromones. Now scientists are using their tricks to attract that opposite insect. If it is a male, a female secretes that pheromones to attract the male. And now scientists are using it pheromone traps to kill that insects. Next one, carboxin or Vitavax fungicide that control. Carboxin or Vitavax control the Rhizoctonia disease. Next MCQ, mishandling of pesticide pyrethrum leads to, that causes the paralysis. Paralysis of Paralysis is caused due to the mishandling of pesticide pyrethrum. Next MCQ, tetramethylthiram disulfate, that is TMTD, is called as theorem. A MCQ is correct. Yeah. Next one, pesticide application equipment. Very important point. The pneumatic air pump is used for spraying of fungicides. The pneumatic sprayer that operates using the wind or air. Very important MCQ. Hydraulic spray nozzles utilizes the liquid kinetic energy. Into that hydraulic spray nozzles, the liquids are forcefully come out. Due to that, liquids are converted into small droplets. Why? Because the use of kinetic energy. Therefore, A option is correct. Next, the Bordeaux mixture is firstly discovered by, scientist Millardet. His name is Millardet. Millardet scientist discovered the Bordeaux mixture. Next one, GMO, genetically modified organisms. Genetically modified organisms may be plant, may be animal. Genetic modification in plant is made by which method? Genetic modification in plant can be achieved. A, changing sequence of DNA. B, addition of foreign DNA. C, deletion of present DNA. All options are correct. Changing the sequence of DNA means if you want to transfer one particular gene, suppose plant A into the plant B. Plant A is disease resistant plant. Plant B is disease susceptible plant. If you want to transfer A gene into the B gene, then we are going to change the original sequence of this plant, and we are also adding the foreign gene from A plant. Means A option is also correct, B option is also correct. Then C, deletion of present DNA means in B plant what we are going to do, we are deleting some portion of the DNA for the accumulation of this foreign DNA. Okay, therefore all the options are correct. Therefore D1 all. Second, a soil bacterium dash is mostly used to transfer gene in plants. The agrobacterium tumefaciens in nowadays are using in voluminous amount to develop the disease resistant plant or genetically modified plant, and this bacterium reside into the soil. Next, advantages of GMOs are, what are the advantages of the genetically modified organisms? These organisms are resistant to drought and insect, also right. Produce high yield, this option is also right. Therefore option A and B are correct. C option is there, both A and B. GMOs reduces, genetically modified organism reduces pesticide use. Why? Because They achieved the capacity of disease resistance, therefore minimizing the use of the pesticide. Then environmental pollution. If you apply more and more pesticide, that causes the air pollution. If the droplets of that pesticide are fallen onto the soil, that also causes the soil pollution. Therefore, in all the ways, GMO reduces the pesticide use also and environmental pollution also. Both A and B options are correct. Next, next is a thank you slide. Dear friends, if you like this video, please do share this video, and if you are new on this Raj Botany YouTube channel, please do subscribe this channel. And remember, this is the second part of this microbiology and disease management paper. First part MCQ or question bank link I am going to give the description box of this video. Thank you very much.